Hey guys, it's Harleywood. I have a lot of headlamps. I try to keep one in just about every bag that I have, whether it's a get-home bag or a medical bag or my truck bag. I try to keep them just about everywhere. My wife has one in her get-home bag that's in her vehicle, and this one has quickly become my favorite. I do have some that are about in the $100 price range, but it gets really hard to equip several bags with $100 headlamps. This one you can get for anywhere from $24 to $35, just depending on where you buy it. I'll post a link in the description below. But this is from Thrunite. This is the TH20. Let's go over some of the specs real quick. It has a firefly mode as low as 0.3 lumens, and it'll last for 14 days in that mode. And then I'll show you here in a minute, but this doesn't have like hard values in between. It really just kind of scrolls where it gets brighter, 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 and then it blinks a couple times, and then it starts to go back down and dim. I really like how it blinks at the top and the bottom because it lets you know that you're at the peak and the valley as far as the brightness goes. The turbo mode with a regular AA battery is 250 lumens, and it'll last for 93 minutes. If you use a 14500, like this guy here, if I can get the camera to focus. This is basically a rechargeable AA. You can get 500 lumens, 520 I believe is what they advertise, in that same turbo mode. So these are not very expensive. I think I got 2 of them on Amazon for $7, $8, something like that. So I really think this is the way to go, especially since they're rechargeable. I keep one of these in my hunting bag, and it is invaluable when I hunt. When I walk out into the woods and I'm walking down the road that leaves camp, and then I have to ditch off into the woods and make it to my stand, a headlamp is invaluable. Usually you have your jacket in your arm because you don't want to wear it and overheat on the walk out. You'll have your gun slung over your shoulder, and it's just really not convenient to hold a flashlight in your hands a lot of times. And this one makes it really nice because it does have such a low lumen mode, and because it allows you to kind of navigate up and down the brightness, you can really just get it to whatever is meeting your needs as far as walking. You can get it as bright or as dim as you want. So some of the modes, let's go over those real quick. When it's off, if you do a long press, you can see it turned on there, and that's that firefly mode. Okay. If you long press it again, it'll start to scroll, and the camera is going to adjust, but there's that blink at the top. Okay, this is a 14500 battery in here, so this is the 520 lumens. If I scroll back down, it goes all the way to the bottom, and it blinks at the bottom. When the light is on, if you double click, it goes straight into that turbo mode. Double click again, and it goes into SOS. Click it one more time to turn the unit off. It's advertised to be impact resistant up to 1.5 meters. Let's drop it a few times. Okay, so it did shut off. So the first drop test appeared to break the light, and I contacted Thrunite, let them know that the light was not working after it had fallen, and they sent me a new unit. And the first thing I did was took the battery out of this one and put it in the new one, and immediately this one did not work. So I switched out the battery in the one that was broken from one of these 14500s, and this is not a cheap one either. This is one of those nice Olight ones. Switched it out for just a standard Energizer AA, and it came right on. So it was not the light that actually broke in the drop test, it was the battery. And never seen it happen before. Don't ask me how, but for whatever reason, the battery did not survive the drop test. So now I have two units, which makes me even happier. This one, as you'll see in some of the other drop test footage, when I took it out with just the AA, the regular Energizer in there, I dropped it quite a few times and it took a beating. It's all knurled up on the side here, on this side. Dropped it right on the lens. I'll roll in some pictures of some of that damage, and it kept working. Soaked this thing with water, and it is water submersible up to, I believe, 1.5 or 2 meters, something like that. And I didn't go dunk it in the pool out back. I mean, the amount of water that I subjected it to here, if you ever are in a rainstorm, that will prove the case right there. It'll survive. If you fall in a lake and it's deeper than 2 meters, you probably got bigger things to worry about. Alright, so let's talk about how comfortable it is. Very comfortable. It's got this nice soft neoprene strap in the back. The rubber housing here allows it to bend around your forehead. These two retainer straps allow you to rotate it in the housing, so when you're wearing it on your forehead, you can point it down at the ground, you can point it straight out, you can signal aliens if you so desire. Very, very comfortable. The strap is adjustable. There's a look at your activation button. There's a look at your logo and the model, TH20. On the side here is where you put the battery in. Wait, let's show you the button first. There's a rubber O-ring right there for the waterproof. Very nice aluminum construction. Can't say enough, guys. Solid unit for the price, man. Like I said, I've spent almost $100 on some other headlamps, and they're 1,000 lumens, but granted, you get that bright and half the time I don't even use it. I've been duck hunting with buddies, and it's very rare that I ever crank it up to 1,000 lumens. So that's it, guys. The Thrunite TH20, 500 lumens on that turbo mode, withstood quite a few drop tests and all these dings on here. Withstood the waterproof test, and I love it. Now I have several of them. Like I said, I keep them in several bags, in my wife's go bag, in my get home bag, in my medical bag, so very, very handy to have. I'll post a link in the description below where you can buy these. Again, at the time of this video, I believe it's like $25. You may find it cheaper at some other places, but check it out. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button below, and we'll see you again soon.